This is Miss Shadow Lovely with her phone, and Tommy Two Times over there is Creepypasta Jr. Guess you guys don't know who we are. We're internet YouTube people. We tell the spooky stories on the interwebs, known as Creepypastas. Now you guys know who we are, please? Good, that saves me a lot of time of rambling.
I think a lot of you are just pretending to know who you are because you got like ushered into a room with a group of people.
We got a bunch of. Oh wait, that's Jeff the Killer? Oh. You guys like Jeff?
What?
Yeah! I got you. Thank you. You want me to flip it? Okay, you guys want to hear the scariest story that I've ever brought with me to a convention? What? Pac-Man, I know it! Okay, before I actually get going, I want to go ahead and say this. Anybody who does not know who we are or is not quite aware of what we do, we tell a lot of scary stories that deal a lot with really dark themes, dismemberment, death, murder, things like that. If anybody's uncomfortable with that or not aware of that when you came in here, now would be the time to leave. No! I want to tell you all a story about something strange that happened to me once a while ago one time. Once I wanted to play Mario, but I didn't have a Nintendo for it, and I was at a flea market. This old man I saw had Mario and a Nintendo, but the label was not there. Also, the man said that it was owned by a dead kid named Jim. I said whatever, because I was eager to play Mario on my new Nintendo. I plugged it in, but everything seemed normal. I played World 1-1 and did it. Then, I tried the old warp pipe trick. And when I got to the pipes, instead of the usual text that said, "Welcome to the warp zone," it said, "Welcome to the scary hell place." I thought that was weird. But then I said whatever, and I used the farthest pipe. The intro screen showed the words, "Death World 666. The graphics seemed off, and it sounded like screams happened from the game. It was super scary. But I wasn't scared and kept playing. After a while, I hit a place that was impossible to pass because of spikes, so I had to die. I kept trying until my lives were at 0. I thought that it would be game over, but Mario came back, and this time it looked like his face was all bloody. As I started playing the level, it turned out to be a hidden cloud level, and it looked like Mario had angel wings. A spooky digital voice came on that said, "No hope." As I was about to grab a mushroom, the screen went black. I reset the Nintendo, and the game came up. This time, the title screen was different, and Mario's face was bloody again. It scared me so bad that I had to reset it again. As it came on, the digital voice said, "You can't run from the funk." The screen was hyper-realistic, and it showed Mario again, only this time his face was me and my family's face, and we were all skeletons. It was so realistic, I couldn't believe it. I was compelled to try the game again. This time, I started it. As the first Goomba walked towards the screen, Mario turned towards the screen and started screaming, "No mas! No mas!" It sounded like high-quality CD audio. I screamed and turned off the game. I put it away. Later that week, I noticed my family acting distantly. I decided to research Mario games, and I found out that Mario was in a secret game that was only released in 2 arcades on Friday the 13th. On June 6th, 1997. It seemed weird, so I started playing video games again. I decided to put in the Mario game again. I loaded it up and I saw my save file. I clicked it and Mario said, Why a you, a no, a stop, a play. I didn't take his warning and I played anyway. I got up to Bowser and I won. But when I got to Peach, there was Toad. And he said, Peach is dead. Then a ghost face came up and it had a lady's face and Princess Peach is a lady. I reset the game for the last time. I opened up my save and it changed from my name. It said, Jim died, bro. And then my mom walked in and she screamed. I was dead the whole time, and guess what my name was? Jim! So anyway, I don't know if any of you guys have experienced anything like that. And anyway, my mom sold the cartridge at a yard sale, so I don't have it anymore, but you should believe me. Because it's true.
Impossible to follow. Yeah, I might as well just like pack it in because that was pretty. I don't know. That was hard. Now please bear with me because I am not the most graceful, although I am the most lovely. And good Lord, Junior says don't bite over there. In case you can't tell, our sound system's a little less than usual. But I'm going to be starting with one of my go-tos for conventions. If you've ever seen us perform live before. It's actually one that I wrote. One of the most popular and most narrated stories in the Creepypasta fandom. You may have heard of it. It's called You're Not Scared, right? You're lying in your bed. The dull whirring of your air conditioner is the only thing separating you from total silence. You know, that particular silence that is so heavy and so thick. It's almost the equivalent of a loud noise itself. The kind of silence where you can hear a pin drop 3 rooms away. The kind of silence that fills your ears with the sound of your own heartbeat as your ear presses against your pillow. That kind of silence. The dull whirring is the only noise you can hear, a noise that typically goes unnoticed until it's the only noise present. It's comforting, whether you realize it or not. A sort of white noise. But suddenly, your room is back at the temperature specified on the thermostat, and the whirring comes to a stop as the vent makes a dull clang. To your misfortune, you're not yet asleep, and the silence sets in. You should be comforted by the knowledge that you can hear anything and everything in your surroundings, making up for the lack of vision provided by the darkness. But you aren't. It's this very environment that sets you on edge, causes your heart to beat a little bit faster, makes your body tense without explanation. It makes you aware when you're not alone. But you are alone, right? You've been laying there with your eyes closed for almost 15 minutes now. And you made sure everything was normal in your room before you turned off the light. You're a smart one. All those Facebook quizzes you took just reinforced what you already know. You were in a horror movie, you'd survive until the end. You've even made a carefully laid plan of what you would do in any of the situations you read about in Creepypasta. But that stuff's just nonsense anyway, right? You weren't scared. Or at least that's what you keep telling yourself. But wait. What was that? Was that the rustling of fabric? But you didn't shift in your bed or make any movement at all. Did you make that noise? No, you could not. You're paralyzed in your bed, stiff with an unease that wasn't present until these very moments. You must have imagined it. You must have. You roll over to face the wall, out of sight, out of mind. If there's something in the room with you, it will just have to accept. You are really just too tired to deal with it. And then it's going to have to wait. You're still stricken with that uneasiness as you hear rustling again. This time, the rustling is accompanied by a soft thud on the ground. Your heart seizes in your chest. Did you really just hear that? No. You just got yourself working about nothing. You really should stop playing horror survival games so late at night. It's messing with your head. You're a rational person, so stop acting so childish and just fall asleep already. You close your eyes tightly, silently hoping sleep would whisk you away soon. You're practically begging for the safety of a non-existent dream world of your own creation. You're running away in a sense, but there's nothing there, right? You're just tired. I know. As your eyes are clenched tightly shut, you become aware that no matter how much you want to, you can no longer move your arms and legs. Come on now, are you really letting this get to you? What are you, 12 years old? Suck it up and fall asleep already. Now, more tense than ever, that unnerving sound echoes across the room again. The rustling of fabric, followed by a soft thud on the ground. Unwittingly, you're holding your breath, eyes shut as tightly as possible. You have the childish urge to pull the blanket over your head. You're imagining it all. It's all in your head. I thought you were better than this. Your heart is pounding loudly in your ears now, but not loudly enough to drown out the now repetitive sound approaching from across the room. What is that rustling? Maybe you left some paper on the ground. That has to be it. And that something? Probably the cat or the dog or something. They probably ran in when you weren't looking before you closed your door. You're just paranoid. The noise is now within a foot of your bed, and when you're back to it, you don't dare turn around to investigate. Not that it'd do much good. The only light in your room is the dull glow of your cell phone with a nightstand next to you. You plugged it in before you crawled into bed, remember? But you don't dare turn around and look. There's nothing there anyway. Minutes that feel like hours pass as you face your wall, stiff as a board, unable to will your uncooperative body to move. You haven't heard the noises in a while now, not since it reached the edge of your bed. You know there's nothing there, silly. The silence, it's messing with you. You really should have turned on some music or something before you went to bed. Oh well, maybe next time. Suddenly, a familiar clang echoes through the room, followed by that familiar whirring. You exhale deeply, your body relaxing as you're flooded with relief. Thank goodness that's over. Now you can finally sleep in peace. That silence is really getting to you. You roll over and open your eyes to check the time on your lit cell phone. It must have been at least an hour since you first went to bed. You're greeted face to face with his ear-to-ear grin. Dimly lit sockets where eyes once resided stare intently at you.
I see you're still awake.
Ian.
So, you're with your honey, and you're making out. Who owns rings? You answer it, and a voice on the other line says, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell the girl, and she says, "My dad is dead." Then who was Bone? So spooky. Alright, this is a real story now. It's one I actually wrote myself. This is the story of the thing that watches. Nobody knows what it really looks like, though some have speculated. Most people would go as far to say it doesn't even have a body. I've even heard a rumor that it doesn't even have eyes. You just get this feel of unnerving when you're all alone. They say it's the type of feeling you receive after doing something wrong, breaking something in the house, getting caught in a lie, and knowing that something is looking for you. Well, the first time I heard of the thing that watches, I was kind of intrigued. Some ominous creature that has a story was truly fascinating. What captivated me the most about this retelling was that the person who was telling me had actually seen it. I figured that it was just some talk to sound cool.